All right. Hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So we do have a new Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, as well as obviously the missions to clear here. Um, I found it really funny. It was like a week ago, 4 days ago, something like that. There was a pop up. There was a pop up that there was new stuff to Infinite Dragon Ball history, but it was just a female tournament participant stage that was like in the news notice. So they sort of leaked ahead of time accidentally that this was getting a new stage, and they just accidentally pushed the info early with the wrong info as well, ironically. However, what we do have here, I did already check the missions. I mean, these are usually pretty easy, but the rewards, I mean, they're really insane. So we need at least 3 Giant 8 power, as well as at least 3 uncontrollable power to beat the new Frieza army stage here. So that's what we'll be doing. Once again, I mean, these are usually very easy, but the stones are just so good. So definitely got to make sure to get this done. I did already make my team here. I do have the new Broly on the team, obviously through um, both the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus as well as Broly. We do have all this sort of conditions met. Now, I probably should switch those afterwards. I do have these attack equips, I realize, still on him. In fact, honestly, I might only switch like the bronze one. I probably having the level 5 additional might be better than the level 2 one, for sure. But anyway, I have these on him from when I was trying to do the festival stuff. Oh boy, I'm not gonna touch on festival for quite a while. I don't think of it. We're gonna need some really good like stackers or something. Or honestly, I might just like jump in with like items. I don't know. Maybe if I get like a dupe for Broly, that'd be the way. We'll see. Either way, I'm gonna jump in here. This should probably be very easy, a nice, clean 10-minute run or something. Usually these are. We'll see though. Well, my rotations are actually kind of bad. I was ideally hoping for super easy at Goku to be with Gogeta. Um, I suppose it's not the worst deal though. We can work with this. Let's jump in.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Okay, so usually these do have anywhere between like I think it's like 6. Some of the lowest ones are like 6 to like 10. I think phases is usually what an Infinite Dragon Ball history is. Usually it's more in the range to like 7 to 9. I think. So I mean, this is going to be very easy, right? These always are. I guess maybe I could be surprised, but I just like to do them.
I can't believe how incredible Broly is.
But still, it's not right.
All right, sorry about that. I don't like talking during the animations there. Yeah, I just like to do them when they show up. Obviously, I mean, this is one of the sort of. I mean, you saw at the beginning how much missions are on this, and there's actually so many missions in it that it takes forever to load them. Ironically, um, but this is one of the older events that is still updated in the game that actually gives a lot of stones. I mean, the only other like sort of equivalent event from the past that really stands out is like Boss Rush, but I could be wrong. I don't think we've got, and once again I could be wrong, but a Boss Rush, excuse me, a stage since it was either late 2023 or early 2024, I believe. So it's been quite a while. They don't do them anymore, unfortunately. I don't know if maybe they're planning to add a bunch of stages at once or something. Because Boss Rush, essentially, just like, you were clearing bosses of, like, new Dokkan decks, right? And I believe the boss it's on right now actually is like in the 7th anniversary release time. 'Cause they go by like the schedule of release characters. I think it might be like on the 7th anniversary characters. Like I could be wrong. It's somewhere around there. So obviously it's pretty behind at this point because there's 5 bosses per stage. So I think they've retired it, unfortunately. Once again, I mean, it's a really good source of stones, especially for, like, you know, new players. I mean, they're not that difficult. Some of these probably could cause you some trouble because you do need to bring certain category members. And that can actually lead to these being kind of interesting sometimes. If, like, the categories, like, really suck. But, like, Giant Ape power, uncontrollable power, I mean, this is not, you know, this isn't going to be a challenge. Which is fine. You know, I'm definitely a-okay with just demolishing the stage. And we'll just have the rotation like this. We'll keep Goku next to him. Because Goku does give 66% attack support to Broly. Which is definitely very nice. Which, I'm actually glad I can even bring him into this event. You know, I didn't even think about that at first. I think it's really silly how you can't bring him into most events. I don't know why they do that. They definitely need to stop being so stupid. You know, it's just like what's the point? Why block them out of like everything? Like I don't. Why even easy the card if they're still unusable? You know, I think what they should do, and they, you know, have shown that they can do this with like the new Union Master event. Just limit it, right? Just limit what cards can actually be used as like the leader, or even like SPR, ESPR. How do I'm struggling to put this into words, but they've shown that they have the ability to like lock certain categories and picks and stuff. Just make it so nuking leads in these events can't be the leaders. If they don't like the nuking strategy, which I think is really stupid, they should promote all strategies, right? It's a game, it's meant for fun. If someone wants to try and beat the hardest boss in the game with a nuking strategy and they lose 99 times, for that 100th time they fucking one-shot annihilate the boss, like, that's cool, that's fun. They should encourage that, not lock it out, right? But, I don't know. I mean, if they just lock them out of the leader slot, allow them to still be usable in all these events, would be nice. Here, let me extra transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku first. I haven't seen this too much recently. Alright, and then probably honestly won't kill Paragus with Goku here. I mean, that's fine. We'll definitely kill him with the Super Saiyan 4s once this part of the turn ends. Yeah, no, it's really unfortunate I couldn't manage to pull this guy. You know, I really did want to summon on that Gogeta banner. I did really want Gogeta. But I just couldn't. Omega was too important to me. I'm like a villain enjoyer. Oh, he actually did kill. The support. Alright, once again, I don't like talking during the animations there. My apologies. Oh, I could even get the other Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I might as well. But yeah, it's... I don't know. Dokkan can definitely be better about some of that stuff, I will say. I don't know. I don't get why they locked him out like that. It doesn't really make sense to me. I just keep going on that, but I can't. Anyway, what I was saying though, I really wanted to summon more on Gogeta's banner. Well, not more than wanting to summon on Omega's better. I just wanted to summon on it more in general. But I couldn't. I needed. I guess I didn't need per se, but like I've explained this. Like Omega, the first Dragon Ball thing I watched was GT. You know, there's never been a really good Omega that released while I was playing, except for this one, right? So I had to get it, right? And also his support. I mean, everything of that he was doing was just more up my play style. Gogeta's definitely fun, and like Super Saiyan 4 Goku being on the banner is definitely, you know, I really wanted them both. They'll both be back during the 11th anniversary. We'll have to see which banner which is on, but I'm definitely hoping to pick up Super Saiyan 4 Goku dupes as well as obviously Gogeta. I mean, no matter what, I'll get him even after I have to coin him, but during the 11th anniversary, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's only 2, 3, 4 full months off, something like that. Very, very odd. I don't know. It's crazy to think about it. The 10th anniversary feels like yesterday to me, honestly. Alright, now that we have both the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, oh no, coercion, what will I ever do? This should be a very easy clear here. I mean, it was going to be a very easy clear anyway, I suppose, but I mean, especially now, it's just GG. Now, this is actually the, isn't this the TUR art for the new Broly? The thing is called New Frieza Army, so I wonder who it's actually going to finish against. Is he going to finish against, like, Frieza himself, like the new, LR, the tag LR? It might. I think that's definitely pretty possible. But, I mean, yeah, once again, I mean, the Super Saiyan 4 is nearly one shot there. And the Giant Apes being able to kill, I think that goes to show you just how, like, undifficult that these usually are. Which, once again, isn't a big deal. Because, I mean, once we get to the clear end, I mean, these give, like, you know, obviously you get the one sort of the clear, and then they give, like, 28 or so stones, I believe it is. It's something like that. From the missions. Oh, okay, he has an AoE. That's interesting. I don't think it's going to really be any trouble for us, but I suppose that's interesting. Maybe he actually will, just like actually like one-shot me, and that would be very surprising. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that's not going to happen, but yeah, maybe this AoE does actually nothing. Okay, yeah, I figured. Which, I mean, it's fine. I mean, Broly's gonna kill here, I have to imagine. And that might be GG. I mean, the fact that it went from the Dokkan, not the Dokkan, excuse me, the TUR art for the Carnival Broly here, and then into the LR, like, I feel like maybe this actually might be the last phase of this. We'll see in just a moment here. Well, actually, I might need one more attack. I don't know. No, okay, that killed, and yep, we're done. Alright. Yeah, I mean, once again, these are never that difficult, but, you know, a nice little thing to just talk about some random stuff with the game for 15 minutes or so, right? These are pretty easy. But once again, I mean, we get the 1 stone for the clear, right? And then 12 missions completed. And, you know, this takes forever to load because of how much there are. I believe it's like 28 stones is the typical amount we see from the missions here. 27. Okay, it's 28 stones total. Right, so still, getting 28 stones for a nice, easy, like 15-minute clear here, I mean, that's definitely very, very nice. I mean, it's over half a multi. And these usually aren't the most difficult, so I mean, once again, I mean, if the category restrictions are a little weird, sure, but when we have something like uncontrollable power, giant ape power, it's going to be very easy. So, hey, I'll take it though. But yeah, there we go. That's stage 38 of the Infinite Dragon Ball history cleared. We'll see when they add more of these. I feel like they hadn't been the best about it, to be honest. But I guess maybe I guess they haven't been the worst. I really thought they hadn't touched us as much as they have, but apparently they. I mean, this was like Golden Week. This was which Golden Week was May, right? And then the female tournament participants, that was um with the Peppy Gals characters that just came out, I believe. So I mean, I suppose that was a few months in between. But definitely, they at least they update this relatively consistently for how they do, instead of like SPR, ESPR, where they'll drop a stage here or there and then not touch it again for a while, or like Boss Rush, which has just been completely abandoned, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll end this one here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.